Bob Arum, the legend. How you feeling today, man?
Good.
What are your thoughts on this, on Keyshawn Davis versus Dennis Baranchek? A lot of people think Keyshawn is going to kind of walk through him. How do you see the fight, man?
It's a tough fight, but we look on Keyshawn as being a superstar, and so as an upcoming superstar, he's got to do these fights, got to win titles from really serious fighters.
Is it difficult for you to kind of navigate his career only from the standpoint of after this fight, he wants the other big fights. He wants like a Gervonta Davis. He wants a Lomachenko. Is it difficult to kind of navigate to those fights, or do you think that'll be relatively easy?
Well, again, it depends on who is available. I mean, I can't guarantee that Lomachenko will be available. I don't know if Lomachenko is going to fight anymore. The doctor is evaluating his back and so forth. As far as Tank Davis is concerned, that would be a great fight, but I don't know if Tank Davis is up to fighting a Keyshawn Davis. Remember, Keyshawn is very, very talented, and a lot of guys are really hesitant to fight.
Gervonta Davis ha respondido con una advertencia contundente a los recientes desafíos de Keyshawn Davis. Este intercambio comenzó después de la victoria de Keyshawn por noco en el segundo asalto sobre Gustavo Lemos, donde llamó a Gervonta a Gervonta privados en los Oye Gervonta knock knock en respuesta. Las cosas escalaron rápidamente en las redes sociales, con acalorados intercambios entre ambos peleadores. Gervonta incluso deseció su cuenta en medio del drama. Mandadio nanto Bob Arum opino, que coiduría dudar en pelear contra Gasio a su inmensa fuerza.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would not Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Keyshawn Davis ha dejado muy claro que quiere enfrentarse a los mejores de la división, y eso incluye a Gervonta Tank Davis. Al llamar a Tank, Keyshawn demuestra que no está buscando rivales fáciles. Sabe lo difícil que enfrentarse a Tank, pero en lugar de evitarlo, acepta el desafío. Este llamado Henro.
Tank said he's now the new face of boxing. What do you think?
For sure, he's facing boxing. I don't have no problem with saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves everything that's coming to him. He's the face of boxing for sure.
And he's that guy. You talked about how good Shakur is. Do you think people sleep on Tank's skills? Because they just see him as a knockout artist?
Who sleep on Tank's skills? Nah, nobody sleep on Tank. Like,
well, I just go because so many people just think he's a knockout artist, but I think they underestimate his boxing IQ.
And back in 2021, in August, I sparred Tank, and he's skilled. Like, he's skillfully. Like, he's like, you can watch me fight. I'm skilled. When I got in the ring with him, he's skillfully great. He's great. Like, Tank is all the way around a great fighter for sure. He's for sure just like Shakur the man. Tank the man too. Tank the man to beat right now because he got the popularity and the skill. You know what I'm saying? Shakur the man right now, but he's just not as popular as Tank.
A pesar de su entusiasmo por pelear con el Keyshawn, nunca ha ocultado su respeto por Gervonta Davis. Reconoce abiertamente que Tank es actualmente la cara del boxeo y admira sus habilidades en el ring. Keyshawn valora la pasación que lo y la poder precisión que lo poder y la precisión. Este respeto mutuo añade un elemento interesante a este posible enfrentamiento. Aunque
Davis is 28. There is a young man that is being built to be the Tank Davis killing machine. I just need to know, number one, if you think it's reality and at one point will it happen. He just cracked the top 15 in the world. Kamel Moten did not take Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather beef personal until in June, our boy Tanky Tank decided to block him and not have him on his card. Kamel Moten will do whatever it takes to make sure he gets in the ring with Tank Davis. And he's 18 years old.
He's a featherweight.
He's already cracking top 15.
He's a featherweight.
Tank Davis is 27. Does Kamel need to run it up to 15-0? Can they look at him as being fast-tracked like Lomachenko? Can he get a David Morrell? Can he be 10-0? Can he be a Marjamov? Can he face Tank at 12?
La estrella en ascenso Kamel Moten habló muy bien de Gervonta Davis, llamándolo una máquina de matar. Según Moten, Tank es uno de los peleadores más peligrosos del mundo, ya se ha ganado un lugar entre los 15 peleadores a nivel mundial. Esta declaración destaca la seria amenaza que representata para suerne oponente incluido Keyshawn.
Fight real quick, man. Is that okay? Can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance? No, I was saying, can I get your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance just now?
Keyshawn dog, man. That's the reason I came. The reason I came.
When you look at Keyshawn's fight just now, obviously he's getting a lot of like traction with like a Gervonta Davis fight. I know you love both of them, but which fight do you think is more? Which fight do you want to see more? Shakur versus Tank or Tank versus Keyshawn?
I want to see both of them, but I want to see Shakur versus Tank first. I think Shakur is 3-time division world champion, Olympic silver medalist. Like, he put in more time in the game. Like Keyshawn, he's on his way up in sure, but I think right now Shakur should get that fight. It's been in the making for so many years. Why sleep over that? It really don't make sense.
What needs to happen for that fight to happen, James?
I don't know. The guys negotiated something. I mean, this is what happens between fights, right? You got a fighter and you have an opponent, and they say that they want to fight each other. So it's somebody that they don't want to fight. So who is it that they don't want to fight? So at the end of the day, it's Tank want to fight.
La campeona de boxeo Claressa Shields ha dado su opinión diciendo que le gustaría ver a Gervonta Davis enfrentas a Shakur Stevenson antes de pelear con Keyshawn Davis. Ella cree que Shakur es el peleador más consolidado en este momento y que una pelea entre Tank y Shakur sería un gran evento para el boxeo. Shields opina que Keyshawn tiene tiempo para desvalerse en su carrera.
Out there is what they don't know, gets less respect for it, but one of the best ones out there. Now his mouth a little different, you know what I'm saying? He's the different kind of character when it comes to the mouth. Yeah. Because that's where he's from. But he's really one of the pound the best ones of the coup. And I'm gonna tell you why he's the best one of the coup to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side, he can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
La leyenda del boxeo Roy Jones Jr. también elogió a Gervonta Davis, llamándolo un talento increíble. Jones se refirió a Tank como un tipo peligroso en el ring, destacando su poder explosivo y su pasividad para desmantelar a sus oponentes. Los perchendos de Roy Algunos analistas han comparado un posible enfrentamiento Keyshawn y Gervonta con la reciente pelea de Keyshawn contra Frank Martin.
You answered to him saying that Tank is interested in me. He likes that style. Well, what did you mean by that?
I feel like at the end of the day, when it comes down to me and Gervonta fight, We just match energy, bro. At the end of the day, we two real aggressive fighters. We two fighters that get in the ring, and we two fighters that just don't give a fuck. We go in there and we fight. We don't box. We fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what I was referring to. Our styles, our mentalities match up. You know what I'm saying? Our mentalities match up. We definitely got two different styles, but we got the same mentality at the end of the day. And I feel like two fighters that just don't. That's come on now. It's gonna be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's just what I was probably trying to say.
He did say, you know, you see how I called him a bitch and he didn't mention nothing. You know that he don't like when you call him a bitch. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
What's your reaction to that?
I don't really have a reaction, but I did DM that little nigga. I DM'd him and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So he know how I'm coming. Like, I don't really, bro. Tank, bro. We all know each other at the end of the day. Like, we've known each other for over 10 years, bro. So I'm not gonna get up here and be like, and just say, you know, just talk shit about dude just because he talking shit about me. If he, like, at the end of the day, I don't gotta match that energy, nigga. Like, either you gonna send me a contract or you not. Either we gonna fight or we not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not tripping if we don't. I'm not tripping if we do. If we do, let's fight. If we don't, we don't. Like, I feel like a lot of the shit he's saying is definitely irrelevant. At the end of the day, he got the power to, you know, make these fights happen. At the end of the day, he the one that got the power to make these fights happen. But he the one that's just, you know, calling people out their names, and he's saying a whole bunch of irrelevant shit. At the end of the day, the fans want to hear him say, yo, I'm gonna fight this person. And he's not saying that, so I mean.
El propio Keyshawn ve similitudes entre su mentalidad y la de Tank. Cree que ambos comparten el mismo nivel de intensidad, enfoque y hambre por el deporte. Keyshawn siente que sus estilos se complementan.
I know what they're capable of doing. I know you've said on several occasions that you think Keyshawn beats Gervonta pretty easily. But okay, now I'm always gonna push back no matter what. Like, it's, you know, if you want to favor Keyshawn, cool, no problem. But beating a guy like Tank, who is universally known as a top 10 pound for pound level guy, like, why do you think it'll be so easily when he's such a great fighter?
Because he just got that one style that he doesn't change. And Keyshawn got a whole toolbox behind him and Shakur. So whatever Gervonta may come to the table with, those two guys can go back in the toolbox. If that tool don't work, let's go with another different tool. If that tool don't work, let's go get the other tool. I promise you, man.
Would Keyshawn stop Gervonta, you think? Or you think Gervonta is pretty tough?
I think Keyshawn will stop him in the late rounds, you know, because of Gervonta's style of fighting that he does. It can only carry him so far until he runs.
El entrenador Bomac recientemente descartó las afirmaciones de que Gervonta Davis derrotaría fácilmente a Keyshawn, calificándolas como falsas. Bomac cree que Keyshawn tiene un conjunto de habilidades versátiles y un equipo fuerte y que lo que muteleona. Ali Shoben di Arra. Según Bomac, Tank se basa en un estado consistente. Menjuar que Keyshawn y su equipo pueden adaptarse durante la pelea. Incluso sugirió que Keyshawn podría detener a Gervonta.
Our differences. I'm telling you, as a fighter,
Yeah.
I will pick Shakur because I don't believe Tank will be able to land those big shots on Shakur like he does everybody else.
Right.
Shakur defense is just too tight. And not only Shakur, Keyshawn either.
Oh, you don't think Key either? Even right now, I feel like it's a little Key nice though, but it might be a little early for Key right now.
Listen, Tank get hits a lot. Tank, in my eyes, Tank is always losing until he's not.
Yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
If you watch those fights,
Well, at least in the early rounds. Middle rounds, he start coming up, but I see what you're saying. Them early rounds, yeah.
let Keyshawn start hitting them like everybody else hitting them. Let him start hitting them with everybody else, like everybody else hitting them.
Yeah.
Man, he gonna clean them. He punches too sharp. Like, Keyshawn is a sharp puncher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why when you see every time Keyshawn hit somebody with a clean shot, it's like boom.
Yeah, they
It's
stuck.
like, what the fuck?
Bomac said he got that you thing about him. That's what Bomac told me the other day. He was like, they just both mean. They both got this mean.
He mean, but like you give him too much, you know what I mean, time to grow. It's gonna be hell. If anything, he better catch him now.
Yeah.
Because Keyshawn ain't doing nothing but getting better and better.
Terence Crawford, uno de los mejores peleadores libra por libra, tiene dudas sobre la capacidad de Tank para asegurar dos golpes de poder contra Keyshawn. Crawford ve a Keyshawn como un peleador muy inteligente y
The smear campaign on Keyshawn Davis is in, and it's absolutely musty.
Musty energy.
That's right. As you know, Keyshawn Davis went ahead and defeated Dennis Barancek for his first title. I believe it was the WBO title. I could be mistaken. He's a champion now at 135 pounds. You got Lomachenko, Gervonta Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Now you got Keyshawn Davis. And Keyshawn Davis is coming off an amazing performance against Lemos. That's right. Where Lemos came in, 30, 40 pounds overweight?
Musty energy.
Musty. At the highest level. And now Keyshawn Davis has been silenced. That's right. They silenced. I believe that Shakur Stevenson and that team and that camp told Keyshawn Davis, don't bring up Gervonta Tank Davis because that is my smoke. That is Shakur Stevenson's smoke. And as you know, Terrence Bud Crawford said, big bro goes first, then little bro. Big bro is Shakur Stevenson, then little bro Keyshawn Davis. So Keyshawn Davis, out of respect for Shakur, he did not big up Gervonta Tank Davis. And right now, the public, the general consumer, the casuals want that squabble. That's right. We want Tank versus Keyshawn Davis is looking big for 135. Tank, as you know, is a small dude, small guy at 135 pounds. I think Tank should move up to 147, but that's either here nor there. We know y'all scared.
The day of the Geechee is over.
We know y'all don't want none of that smoke. We know y'all don't want it on problems. But yeah, Keyshawn Davis, for one, has been silenced. They told that man, you need to wait in line and wait your turn. Go ahead and unify when Vasily the Machine Lomachenko retires or vacates that belt. Then you're going to have Murataya versus Bulvov.
Curiosamente, Keyshawn ha estado notablemente callado sobre la idea de sincerar a Gervonta. Muchos especulan que este silencio se debe a consejo de Shakur Stevenson y su equa. Según se informa, creen que Shakur debería pelear con Tank primero, con Terence Crawford. Aunque los fanáticos están ansiosos por ver a Keyshawn funar a Tank.
But I saw it was an early knockout. You know, he come out sharp and put the man to sleep. You know, so you know he is next up. He's going to be a great fighter.
He's calling for Tank. Now
he beats Tank.
Yeah, you think so?
Keyshawn Davis beats Tank, in my opinion. I believe he's give him a good ass spanking.
Keyshawn Davis recientemente alcanzó un gran hito al convertir en campeón mundial, marcando un paso importante en su carrera. A pesar de este éxito, algunos fanáticos y ya analistas argumentan que debería ganar más experientes y otros contendientes de alto nivel antes de medirse. Después de ganar su primer título mundial, Keyshawn dejó impresionados a los fanáticos y expertos con sus habilidades elite, el elitonial, el inician en el ring. Muchos creen que tiene el potencial de convertirse en un talento generacional y una futura superestrella del boxeo. El boxeador británico Conor Benn incluso ha predicado que Keyshawn Davis será el próximo gran peleador. Ben cree que la falecio, agudeza y habilidades técnicas de Keyshawn podrían darle una ventaja en una posible pelea contra Tank. Eso es todo por hoy. Mantente atento para más actualizaciones la próxima.